That's right. That's right.
We gotta have stuff like that.
That's right. That's right.
And that's part of what I'm gonna talk about tomorrow. Every toy and game our children got was made by the enemy. What do y'all think that means? You think that means that that's a good toy? No. All of us got secret and subliminal suggestions and something to tear them down and destroy them. So we have to try to do something for ourselves. Anything. You know, we have to. It's late in the history, as I said, but we still. I don't have as many of those as these. Okay, but I did bring push those down a little bit. Push this one down. Yeah, right there you go. And we can try to do that. But that's my message for today. Is that we have got to come up with something for our children other than a black doll or a white doll. Other than a basketball or a football for our boys.
That's right.
Toys were originally designed to teach. And every toy does teach something. Whether we recognize what it's teaching or not, it's teaching something.
That's right.
It's teaching submission, aggression, how to count. Yeah. So we need something that's putting our words into our children.
That's right.
And we can't wait on the enemy to do that because he's not going to do that. He won't give us nothing. You know he ain't going to give our children nothing.
That's the real truth.
So that's where we are. So as I said, I have these books.
How much are the books?
Those are 20. The Black Man's Guide, the Black Woman's Guides are 20. Things your parents should have told you, and Are You Still a Slave, are 15. And Urban Survival is 10. And I got the How Not to Eat Pork, but because the good brother was rushing me, I forgot them. So I have tomorrow. I will have those for tomorrow.
Go ahead, sis. Go ahead.
But
Go ahead. That's all I can say. Go ahead.
I just put it on the brother worked so hard.
That's right.
And, I
That's
know
right.
what that is like. You know, this don't run on automation. It don't run when you show up once a week. This got to work 7 days a week, round the clock. When prices come up, they ain't gonna call you.
Yeah, man.
They gonna call him. Okay? So, you know, we are blessed when we have people in our community who are trying to stand up for righteousness and do something, because righteousness is today is considered corny and out of style.
That's real.
Okay?
That's real.
So the people that we do have who are trying to hold up our bloodstained banner, we have to try to honor them by being supportive of them. We support everything. I got a sister. She did a donail in Ohio. And her husband is twice as dead as her. And when I watched how hard they worked for Obama, Hillary, and all of them, they were giving them $125 a month donation. They would listen, and they're in their early 70s. They out there walking the street door to door and pass out them flyers. Okay? Now I take them over there and give them this and say, listen, y'all need to go back through that route and take these out there and try to introduce them to our people, you know. Well, everybody don't want the Muslim idea. I say, well, you know, Christianity has failed y'all. We have more to show for our Islam than you have for your Christianity.
That's real.
Okay? But that's just because they're in my family, I can talk to them. Yeah, and they're a bunch of hog eaters, you know. I'm not going to be able to convert them, but I still, you know, have an obligation because I'm around them.
That's right.
You know, to try to teach them.
That's right.
That's the obligation. The civilized is responsible for the uncivilized. And so we have to try to teach something. And the main people we have to try to teach is our children and grandchildren.
That's real.
Okay?
That's real.
Now, as I said, even the Christians, that went on that I am the best, they saw right away, yeah, that's what I want. Give me 5, give me 4, give me whatever, okay? They said they want one for every grandchild. They ain't telling them that every day. We ain't even telling them every day you the best.
That's right.
That's right.
You know, they looking at cartoons.
That's
Y'all
right.
have subliminal messages.
Yes.
That's right.
You know? So we just gotta try with the time we have left to try to do something to help raise our children to a higher level.
That's true.
Because the enemy wants to kill them.
Yes,
That's
he
for
does.
real.
Yes, he does.
And he is.
That's for real.
Yes, yes.
That's
Okay.
real.
And so, I have a son and 3 grandsons, and I'm worried every day. So my one grandson, little Hassan, because my son is big Hassan. So little Hassan, he's 16, and he say, "Grandma, I don't do nothing." I say, "You don't have to do nothing. You on the earth.
That's right. That's right.
They don't want you on the earth."
That's right. You told
You
me.
know. And so we, as I said, some we can't reach. Okay.
Not gonna be John.
They gone. We contributed to it. We allowed it to be done by other people, and so there's not much we can do for them. But we do have these little ones that we can try to put
That's
a
right.
new idea into. And we might see something different, even if that new idea is just to help them protect themselves and
That's
survive
right.
these streets.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? But they first gotta think good about themselves,
That's right.
because everybody will be putting them down, like they try to put us down.
That's right.
I was at the looking at television the other day, flipping through the channel, and I happened to stop on that Wheel of Fortune show. So I saw a brother and a sister on there. So I said, well, let me see if these Negroes are smart or whatever. So I stopped to see what they were talking about. And so the brother was a fireman, and his wife was a stay-at-home mother. They had 2 little children, because you know they ask you, what is your life about, what you doing, and everything. And so after he asked them that, the first contest, the brother won. He was giving the letters. Pat Sajak, the host, the devil that run the show, which is something I've been watching this show on and off for years. He says to the audience, you know, he's standing over there like he's thinking that all up, but actually his wife telling him everything to say.
Ooh, don't do that. So don't say it.
I say, now why is this devil saying that? And so they laugh. What else they gonna do? They right there on TV, they laugh. But he couldn't stand the idea that brother was gonna make an impression that he had won that poll.
That's right. That's right.
So he had to point out
That his wife.
to the 40 million people that watched that show, she telling him what to say. Okay? So they went on with the show, So then at the end of the show, at the last puzzle, when they're finished and when they say how much each couple had won, because it was couples.
Yes. Okay.
And so then he went to the white people first, the first white couple, and he said, well, listen, congratulations. You all have won $9,000. That's an all-cash total. You see, I know the language. That's an all-cash total. Congratulations. You all had a great night. He got next to the sister and the brother, and he pointed his finger in that sister's face and said, you better keep an eye on him. I said, what the hell is he talking about? She said, oh, I am. So the brother just stood there. Now, what did that have to do with anything to tell his wife she better keep an eye on him, waving his finger in her face? And then he went next to the next white people and said, listen, congratulations, have a good trip. You're going to Ireland, But it's just instinctive for the white man to try to put you down.
That's a fact.
Right.
It's just an instinct. He's just not going to allow anybody to think you're good at anything, that you know anything, you can do anything, you're doing anything right. But I've been watching this guy, this white man, for all these years. He's never talked like that to anybody on that show. You know, she was out of order too. You know, she just didn't know how to respond to that. You know?
That's right.
You you better keep your eye on him. She should have said, oh, I don't have to keep my eye on him. He takes care of our family.
That's right. That was just
She could have corrected it, but she didn't know what to say, so she said, I am.
Oh, boy.
Now, she didn't keep an eye on nothing. She at home. He out working. But they come at us so we don't be knowing how to respond to those things.
Exactly.
Because in our own head, we too believe that we got to keep an eye on him.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
We ain't got but 2 eyes, and better keep them on ourselves.
Ooh.
We don't have that kind of option. We don't have that much space.
Yeah, you watching it.
And stuff. But anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
That's right. And also,
So if anybody want to get any of these books today, before tomorrow, or if you're not going to make it tomorrow, but you're going to come today, Brother Umar brought that for you. We can do that now. This ain't no question and answer period. We're gonna do that tomorrow. But I did want to come. I got about 40. I got about that. Oh, let me give you some money to make change. No, I got the money.
Yeah, you too, always. Always.
I want to get a couple of them things, but I don't have enough to get the book in my car. Like I got on my car. Do she got?
I don't think so, but I got one, but I'm not doing the books for her like that, you know.
Well, I'll just get.
Yeah. But try to come back tomorrow. Come back tomorrow and get what you want to get. Bring the cash money. Do that. That'd be the best thing to do.
Okay, and I'll just get the.
Get what you want to get now, and then tomorrow bring cash money to get the rest.
Not here. I got some mark. I don't have none here, but I got some charge.
Whatever child it is.
Yeah.
It can go on the wall.
I done made it, but I guess I filed it up.
You know, I brought those things. All right, those things. Brother, that was 20-something years ago. You know that that's the most famous city in I'm sorry, what did you say, something? That's my most popular. They love that. They changed. Everybody likes the city. Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah, that's right.
It let me go. I can make it.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. I know. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. You make it come next one at a time. That's
Yeah, we from Tampa, but we don't
That's right.
We had to make it in.
You know what it's gonna be like.
You just
Oh yeah, we know.
Oh yeah, I stopped over there.
They'll probably read this all in one day. Okay, because it's too much. You'll get overwhelmed. It's too much. Just read a little bit. Anyway, this is one book. You don't matter where you sit. Open it any way you want to. You're going to stay on that page and read it out. Right.
Oh yeah. She's gonna set up tomorrow. Yeah, let me. I'll have it. I'll put it inside the message. I'll put it inside. Yeah, I'll put it inside. Yeah, she about it. You can get them wholesale from.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you get them wholesale, man. Yeah, she's supposed to be here tomorrow, but I can get the information. I put it inside the email.
Okay.
Because God let you know the right one.
Like that.
Right time.
Yes, sir.
I know.
Yeah, put some more.
Because, and you don't want to have to worry about you don't want to have to look back. I want to know. See, I have a job being emotional, upset, and stuff like that. And then it was like when I got about